Hi, I'm Matt.
And I'm Dee Dee. We are the hilarious outcome of opposing brains sharing a mutual desire to share knowledge and positive thinking about hemp and cannabis.
We are here to tear down the walls built by Big Pharma and other big companies that seek to keep the human race in fear and divided.
We are here to shatter the myths about hemp and cannabis and change the stigma of this amazing plant. Welcome to Hemp and Happiness with the Hemp Queen
And Emperor.
podcast. Join us as we venture into this misunderstood and the unknown. Hey, happy hempsters. Thanks for joining us today on another episode of Hemp and Happiness. And I was on vacation last week, so I'm still feel like I'm getting back in the groove of things. And I was someplace a hell of a lot warmer than what it is right now.
Yep.
So not happy about that, but it is what it is. Today, I wanted to take this episode and kind of re-educate some of you on, one, most of the products that we order, and then two, how to use them. I only brought, obviously, a little bit with us today to kind of go over some things. We have a lot of products.
Yeah, we have over 300 SKUs in our inventory, so
Yeah.
we're not going through
No.
300 plus items.
No, I mostly wanted to stick to like the top four. So
Unless you're driving to Canada or somewhere out of the continental U.S.,
yeah,
we're not going to go through all that.
No,
we wouldn't do
definitely-
that to you.
No, we would definitely not do that to you. But I think when people come in, sometimes they feel a little intimidated, maybe overwhelmed by some of the products we have. So I kind of wanted to spend today and just go through a few things. Like, there's basically kind of 4, maybe 5 things that we offer. Obviously, we offer the CBD tinctures, and I know most of you cannot see this. You're just listening, but we offer the CBD tincture, which is the CBD oil, quote unquote. So we interchange those two words, tincture to oil. It is, they call it a tincture because the carrier is an oil. At least that's what I was told.
I think that's accurate.
I think that is accurate. Yeah. But that helps your body when you use CBD oil. It helps your body digest it. So you get the most bioavailability. Your body needs that fatty lipid in order to digest the actual hemp extract that is in it, whether it's the isolate or whether it's the actual full spectrum hemp extract or even the broad spectrum. You need that fatty lipid. Your body has to have that in order to get it in your system. Sometimes some people think that it works better with food, others think without. I guess it's just your preference, and that's something you have to try.
Well, I think that kind of to do the layman's explanation of it is all CBD molecules naturally occurring are fat soluble molecules, meaning they're dissolved they're dissolved and processed through through fats by your body. So introducing the fat carrier, i.e. the oil, which we use in what's called a medium chain triglyceride, which is a fancy name for coconut oil.
Correct.
It helps your body absorb the maximum amount of cannabinoids. So, which is what we look for because we're into the max.
Yes. Well, yes, for sure.
But it's also the industry standard.
It is. And we do have, for people that are allergic to coconut oil, we do have one that has a hemp seed oil, which is the fatty oil that is used. And it is not the best tasting stuff. I'm not going to lie. Our full spectrum, our broad spectrum, and our isolate, those taste very well. We have, we've got orange dreamsicle, wild berry, spearmint, even natural's not bad. But the hemp seed oil, it is very, very earthy and organic. And I don't mind it. But the one thing about hemp seed oil, when you use that as a carrier oil, you need to refrigerate it after you open it. The coconut oil, you don't need to do that. So if anybody is out there and you buy the hemp seed oil base, make sure you refrigerate after using it. But we offer that because some people do actually have a
nut allergy.
Yeah, nut allergy and coconut.
Tree nut allergy.
Yeah. So I'm glad we can offer that. I also had a customer one time who their feeding tube would get clogged if they used coconut oil. So the hemp seed oil was better for that. So,
alrighty.
Yeah. From there, we also have capsules. That still has the coconut oil base, and I don't have a hemp seed oil one for that. But that way you don't have to taste the oil at all. You can just pop a capsule. And let's face it, in today's society, we are so used to popping pills. So you could add that with your vitamins or anything like that, but it's just convenient as well. And then we also have gummies. So I love our gummies. These are like little what are those called? Drops?
Gumdrops?
Yeah, gumdrops. Thank you. But they look like little gumdrops. They still got a little bit of hemp bite to them, but I think they're pretty good. These are our full spectrum. We also have our Marea extracts, which is our ultra spectrum. They only come in orange, but those are really good. And those are really potent, and we've talked about those before.
Right.
A few times, actually. We have those as well. And then as far as CBD products go, we even have it in tea. We have... and that's like the edible side to it. We also have chocolates, which are so good. They're so good. And those are about 12.5 milligrams of full spectrum CBD products in that too. So do one or the other, either the oil or the chocolates.
Yeah. So, I mean, really to summarize, what we're selling is a pure full spectrum or broad spectrum or THC free CBD.
Yes.
The carriers
Yes.
to which we sell those are different in that we have oil, edibles, and gummies.
Correct.
The way
that you
you're
take internally.
Yep. Now tell us a little bit about the difference on how your body's going to absorb an edible versus an oil versus a gummy.
Well, I tend to think that the oil gets in your system just a little bit quicker because you put that on your tongue, you let it sit there for a good minute, and then swallow.
Yeah, sublingual absorption.
Yes. So, and other people are like, well, what they do is they like the gummies better. They will chew up the gummy a little bit and then put it under their tongue and let it get that little bit going as well and then swallow. But obviously your body has to digest it. As we all know, its digestion first starts in your mouth and then on. But then with the capsules, you can't do that at all. Obviously, your stomach has to eat through that encapsulation. So I think the capsules are probably going to take the longest to get in your system. Now, if we're going to talk that, the fastest thing you can get in your system, which both Matt and I are not big fans of, is vape products. And I only brought a Delta 8 vape product. We'll talk about that in a minute. But we do have CBD vapes as well at our store. That is the quickest way in, but it's also the quickest way out.
Right.
So we also have a water-soluble spray that is the Harrelson's Own. Mm-hmm. And we sell that product as well. I didn't bring a little picture of it or anything. But what they have done is they've had to manipulate the cells of the hemp extract to make it water-soluble because oil and water has never mixed. I've never been a huge fan of that because you have to have, I want to say it's a polysorbate or something to that effect that changes it. I don't know about Harrelson's for sure. That's a manufacturing question above my head.
The molecule is shrunk
Yes.
to make it a water-soluble, emulsifiable product, which emulsification is to be able to mix with water and not have it separate.
Correct. So, and that's what those do. And it's actually flavored, I believe, spearmint. And it's just as good. But a lot of people believe that the water soluble gets in your system a little bit quicker. But I also say water in, water out. It's quick in, quick out as well.
That's interesting too, because I would be interested to see how long a nano molecule stays in your system versus a fat soluble.
Yeah. So
I'm not familiar with that research.
Well, neither am I. And I don't want to act like I am either. So that's for the experts. And I'm definitely not a chemistry major by any stretch of the imagination. But so then after you've got the edibles, you've got the vape products, the smoking, obviously it would be lovely if we could sell flower because that's in its purest form, but we can't. For
yet.
The vape. Yet. Hopefully that does change both in Louisville, Kentucky, and then also in Clarksville, Indiana, because you can't do that here in Indiana either. At least legally. Yes, yet. They are working on all that. So you've got your tinctures, you've got your inhalants, vapes, and we also have, and I didn't bring that either, but it is it's almost like, it's an inhaler. I mean, it's almost like what people use for asthma.
It is an inhaler. It's not like an inhaler.
Yeah,
it's an inhaler.
Really is. So we have that as well, and that's quick in and quick out.
Yeah, that would be a slightly better alternative to vaping.
Yes, I agree.
Not a ton, but it's better.
It's still
And
better.
actually,
It doesn't get heated.
No.
And I think that's what's better about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's still going to have the same propellant or whatever that actually causes it to get into your lungs. It is a little harsh. I use it occasionally, and it usually makes me cough like a wild animal after I take a pull from it, but I also don't vape or smoke, so that may make a difference as well. But it is very effective.
Yeah. Yes. So yes, that's great too. And then we have topicals. And on topical CBD stuff, there's so many things you can do with that. And it helps. I mean, if you've got a skin disorder like psoriasis or eczema, granted, we cannot make claims, but the anecdotal evidence is we do have receptors on our skin. Now, I have been told by many experts that it does not cross the blood barrier. So it's kind of epidermis-ish level. But I do believe that it still offers some anti-inflammatory properties for people with arthritic issues, and that the balm is phenomenal for that. That's like one of my favorite things to offer to people, because I even have it in my hands. In this weather right now, my hands are so stiff, so I put it on at night right before bed, and then they're not as sore in the morning. I've had people come in and tell me that they couldn't grip a steering wheel, and then once they started using our balms, they could. So that was like, I was like, hell yeah. Or even playing a golf. One of my older gentlemen, he couldn't swing the golf club anymore, couldn't hold it. And then he came back and was like, you saved my golf game. Like, hey, whatever I can do to help you hold your stick.
Well, there you go. we actually do have a following in the golf community here.
We do.
And I would, as much truth as there is to, a topical, most likely not penetrating the dermal layer, you do get a lot of relief just from the CB1, CB2 receptors that are on the dermis. I believe it's mostly CB2 receptors.
I believe you're right.
But you'd be surprised. And it's the same as applying, a heat source like a capsaicin or icy hot or something like that. The only difference is, instead of it being an artificial chemical, we're introducing an all-natural cannabinoid that is going to work, with the receptors of your body to help relieve pain and, other issues. So
exactly,
maybe a little step up from the normal athletic soothing topicals.
Well, but we kind of have that too with our roll-on. That's like a CBD biofreeze. I love that roll-on.
Yeah, but it's still all natural.
It is. It's got a little menthol in it.
Right.
Yeah, but it is nice.
Yeah.
For back pain, I love that one for back pain. I like the balm for muscle and hands and arthritic, but I like the roll-on for like back pain.
Yeah.
So to me, I use both.
The roll-on is total pain relief.
Yeah.
I honestly, I only use the balm for skin abrasions and chapped skin. And I don't use the balm for pain relief. Plus, because the roll-on is so much more effective, and two, because
places like you can't put that balm, or you can't put that roll-on. Balm you can put anywhere.
Well, you
Literally
can.
Anywhere.
You can.
There's no way I put that roll-on on some of the parts that I use it for.
Yes, but you also, the base of our topical of our balm is going to be beeswax, and oil and things like that.
Jojoba.
So it'll get on jojoba.
It does. You got to be careful.
It's going to get on your clothes,
clothing.
or your sheets.
Dawn. Oh, you know what? I've ruined all my sheets. I don't even care, because I have really bad legs. My legs really ache, and I think we've talked about the restless leg syndrome and things like that before in another podcast. But if I'm standing all day, like I'm at an event and I'm on my legs for 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever, oh my God, I cannot wait to go home and put the balm on. And I do not care about my sheets. I figured I'm the only one sleeping on them. What the hell do I care? I still wash them. So, but I have, and I put on my face at night before bed too. So I'm trying to stay young and pretty, y'all.
Hey, right on.
I mean, God,
you do you.
I would rather use that and a natural than the stuff that is icky and is filled with chemicals. So, but like I said, you really can use that balm for just about anything. And not only that, but another topical we have that is super relaxing are bath bombs.
Yeah.
And oh my God, if you haven't ever done a bath bomb, I love ours with the CBD in it, because your skin feels like silk. Like it is so, and you smell good. And it's hard to smell these bath bombs because our little maker, she has done such a great job wrapping them, but they all really do smell really nice. So we got like an assortment of scents. And then we also have, it's called a love button, and you use that in special places. And I'm sure you all can catch that meaning without me just going out and saying it.
It's a sexual stimulant. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And it contains no CBD.
Correct. But it does have hemp seed oil in it.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. But we do have lube, personal moisturizing lubricant, and that does have CBD in it. So
Yes, it does.
yeah, and this is really good, I think, for women who have any pain in that area or during sex. I think this can make a huge difference for you. I've had a few clients that have told me that it literally saved them, and I was like, "Damn, that's awesome." So, it's a very good lube. I'll leave it at that. I like it personally. So there.
Yeah.
But those are our topicals. We also have awesome lip, and most of our products that are not made by our original manufacturer or from another company, we try to support local. So we have a lot of local entrepreneurs that make some of our products for us, which is great because I don't have time to make bath bombs. You got time to make bath bombs?
I don't.
Me neither. So we outsource that, even though it's our CBD. So definitely give those a try. We also have a lip balm that I freaking love. I use it every night before bed as well. And that way my lips don't seem to get chapped nearly as much if I use it at night. 4 different flavors. We have a plethora of scents and flavors. So you can always reach out and learn more on our website or in store. And always feel free to do that. You have any questions about anything we have, that's why we're here.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, which is our new brand, relatively new, I guess, which is the D's D8 and the D's D9. We have had them for a little while. The D9's kind of new. D8 we've had, over a year?
Oh, it's been a while now.
Yeah. Well,
because we came out with the chocolates.
Oh, yeah. We came out with those, right at the end of 2020. Like it first hit the market in September. I'm like, well, there's no chocolates. We need chocolates. But yeah, we got the caramel balls. OMG. And our little tagline says a little salty, great to suck on. Now we have fun with this one. Obviously, if you guys don't get the pun on how we name this, besides D,
they're salty balls. Okay, they're salty balls.
Salty balls. I don't know that they're really salty, but they're good.
Oh, they are.
Are they salty?
Yeah,
You think they're salty?
There's sea salt at the bottom of them.
Is there?
Yeah, so
I had never noticed.
If you haven't noticed that little crunch at the end,
no. But
you must be eating them different than I am.
I'm a lightweight though too. I can only eat a half of one at a time.
How are you going to eat a half of a caramel ball? The rest of the caramel runs out.
Not if you fill it up on the side.
Oh my God.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm a lightweight, y'all. That's why sometimes the gummies are easier. But we have Delta 8 gummies. We have a 50 milligram passion fruit, and then we have a 25 milligram in peach, which is divine. To me, the 25, even half of that, I'm good. Again, lightweight, doesn't take me much. Same thing with alcohol. I don't take much. And then what I really like about our new D9 gummies, all this is federally legal, by the way, folks. We're compliant. But these, we have them in a THC and a CBN. So that's one of our D9s. And the CBN is supposedly a cannabinoid that helps you sleep. I say supposedly. I truly believe it does.
Yeah.
There's still obviously more research that's being done, blah, 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 blah. But these people seem to love to help them get some sleep. And then in our cherry flavor, black cherry flavor, it is THC and THCV. So these are more uplifting. I kind of consider these more of a sativa-like effect. And then the CBN one's more of like an indica type effect. So whenever anyone's asking me what's the difference, that's kind of how and most people know the difference between sativa and indica as far as marijuana goes. So, but just keep that in mind. And then we also have just plain old Delta 9. It doesn't have anything. It's just plain old Delta 9 gummies. They are our blue raspberry ones. So that's kind of, did I get everything pretty much that we sell? I mean, we talked about all that.
Yeah. So
we even have Delta 8 tinctures too.
Exactly.
And pet.
And pet tinctures.
Yeah. Now pet's CBD only though. We don't give
Correct.
we don't give the dogs we don't give the dogs the THC stuff.
I gave my cat THC before I put her down.
She was getting ready to pass.
Yeah.
And the THC probably helped her with the pain.
I think it did.
Oh, there's no question about that.
But I totally agree. The indica blend and the sativa blend, the grape being the indica, the black cherry being the sativa, are like next level to me, in my opinion. And
those are
the
gummies,
price
by the way.
and the price point. I mean, right now, $19.99 I think for the CBNs.
Yep,
And $24.99 for the THCVs,
and you get 10.
That's only because, and if you listeners probably don't know, but THCV is the most expensive cannabinoid on the face of the earth. It is the gold cannabinoid.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you. It is quadruple the expense of THC.
Yeah, and it's natural.
Just regular Delta 9 THC, 4 times the expense.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a little more expensive.
Exactly. And keep in mind, there's a reason you don't see us selling some of those other cannabinoids that are on, I quote unquote cannabinoids, because
synthetic cannabinoids.
Yes, they're calling them designer cannabinoids. Well, to me, that is some made up shit. So
bath salts were a designer cannabinoid.
Right. So we do not sell unless it's natural and it can be found in that plant. No. So just be careful about that and what you're getting, and know your source. Obviously, we have said that 150,000 million times. Check COAs. That's always important, especially for edibles. That's super important for edibles and tinctures and even the vapes. But we're here for you. You have questions, anything like that, you can always reach us. But especially at the holidays, we're holiday-ish time right now. And if you've got a lot of people coming to your house and you have pets, especially dogs, hell, even my cat's a scaredy cat. He runs away. But our pet line, we have it in little treats. One of them's bacon flavored, another one's peanut butter, one's banana. So we have like 3 different flavors in that, but it truly does help your dogs calm down. We also have it in oils too. So if they're constantly anxiety ridden, like many dogs are, or they have that separation anxiety, which a lot do when you go to work or when you leave, give them some CBD oil, give them treats. That can be their treats for the day. And those are pet relief. They are organic.
Correct.
So they're good quality. It's not a bunch of junk that you're feeding your animal. Because I know how hard that can be on their little stomachs and stuff. But
anything coming out of our shop is going to be all natural.
Yeah.
I believe they are certified organic.
I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive.
Regardless, all that certified organic crap is a sticker that you pay for.
Trust me,
to give someone peace of mind that it's organic, all natural, same exact thing, without the sticker.
For when you get that for manufacturing, you literally have to have a regular, I don't know what you want to call it. We'll say a regular spatula, and then you have to have an organic spatula that says organic on it, so you don't mix the two. It's the weird. Some of the stuff is just absolutely bizarre. It blows my mind, even though it's the same thing.
Yeah.
The hemp is organically grown. It's extracted organically, all that stuff. So it's, that's a whole nother podcast.
That's a whole nother racket.
Yes. So if you guys have questions, please reach out to us. Like I said, we're always available to answer, even how to use these products. We all metabolize them differently. Give it time to work. It's not a pill. You have to use this daily. You have to think of it more like a vitamin, less like or at least the CBD products now. The D8, the D9, you can use those more recreational. You can also use it therapeutic. It just depends on what you need it for and how to use it. And we can help you figure that out. So any questions about any of it, that's why we're here. And hopefully, we'll be meeting some of you soon, especially in our new Indiana location.
Yeah.
So, we're getting so close.
Close. And sometimes the best thing to do with products is to give them a try.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, if you don't try different things, you're not going to find out what's going to work the best for you.
Exactly.
I realize that can get expensive, so you want to be a little selective in what you buy when you buy it. But you want to make sure you're buying quality, but you want to make sure you're trying different things, because I never would have thought that the CBN Delta 9 mix would be so on point.
Right.
Until I tried it, and I was like, wow, this is actually a really good combination.
Yeah.
And our customers agree because we can hardly keep it in stock.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And really the same with the THCV. They kind of do a little race to see which one's hot for the week.
Yeah.
Do we want to stay awake?
Right. Do we want to sleep?
And do a little dance? Or do we want to chill and pass out?
Right.
Or a combination of the both.
And hey, if you've got in-laws or, other family members coming in that annoy the hell out of you, I could almost, those will hit the spot and help you have a much better holiday.
Absolutely.
So as always, thank you guys for listening. We appreciate you, and we appreciate all your comments, leaving us messages, definitely shopping on our website and coming in our stores. So we appreciate you all. As always, we hope you have a safe and healthy and happy holiday season.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Hemp and Happiness with the Hemp Queen
and Emperor.
Keep your mind ever open and expanding. Like, subscribe, review, follow us, all the good stuff. And
keep it hempy out there.